okay. I'm just gonna start with just asking, if everything's okay with you guys. Me, I'm sad. I'm sad. Um, and it's not anything crazy, you know. It's that the Lamar fucking lost the Bills. Lamar. But anyways, I hope everyone's doing okay. It's crazy times out here when we just started 2025 and shit's getting hectic and wild. And it also, I give it a moment. It made me connect to an album, kind of, what I'm saying, have me listening, over and over. And I want to talk about Christopher's album, Saunders' Son. And yes, his name is not Brent Faiyaz. His name is Christopher Woods. But for the sake of this video, from Brent, because yeah. Anyways, Saunders' Son is Brent's first studio album. I believe it's the album that he released trying to branch out. Well, he's not really trying to branch out, but branching out from Sonder, which is, by the way, not a stage name or another name he used. Sonder was a name he used, like, it's a group. Like, it's not a name that he just used on the side. Nah, Saunders is more of a group with him and I think two producers he knew back in Maryland, something like that. So yeah, so Saunders' Son is it was a perfect name for the album, you know what I'm saying? Like, for him, I think he claims that the album's more a personal album, which is honestly why it's one of my favorite, or closely, like, rapidly growing to be one of my favorite so far. And I just want to talk about Brent for a little bit. Brent is a type of R&B singer that made it cool for guys to, like, listen to R&B. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, I've been a huge R&B fan since I was little. I've been listening to a lot of R&B when I was little, when I was growing up. It was nothing but, like, you know what I'm saying, 90s group, to be honest. Like, I grew up on, like, Boyz II Men, TLC, and so yeah. And I want you guys to remember, I grew up in a time where toxic masculinity was a cool thing to teach kids. So, like, growing up, definitely for sure, like, R&B was more of a, like, you was definitely, a girl, or like you was on more of the feminine side. And my parents were not having that shit, you know. I played football in high school, like, come on now. It's something where the idea of, listen to R&B makes you a little bit soft, or, you know what I'm saying, like, it makes you kind of like what's the word, what's that, yeah, pussy. Yeah, it makes you a fucking pussy. But Brent made it cool for guys to actually listen to R&B, because, you know what I'm saying, like, you know me, I love listening to my drill music all the time, you know what I'm saying, but sometimes I want to wake up and think about killing people. That's just not how I want to wake up sometimes. And Brent gave us a avenue to kind of just branch out and still give us that toxic masculinity that we needed, but in a softer form that we, you know what I'm saying? So I'd say Brent Faiyaz is like that branch. And I started listening to Brent Faiyaz back in I want to say around 2017, 2018. I don't really, like, when Crew, like, you know what I'm saying, became big. I feel like I was one of the first people to hear it. But yeah, like, Brent Faiyaz is a talented artist. He's definitely one of my favorite artists, and it says a lot when he keeps on constantly making my top 5 every Spotify rap. So it says a lot to how much I listen to Brent. Brent is definitely kind of an inspiration, as in, he embodies all the toxicity that these women love. And we're not gonna lie here, women love to be toxic, and I'm here for it. I don't know what to tell you. Like, Brent is that toxic behavior that women like. And very, very inspirational to my game. I'm retired though. I hung up my jersey. I think my retirement number is gonna come up soon, so watch out for that, guys. But still, Brent Faiyaz is one of the artists where it made it cool to actually listen to R&B and not have to fucking try to kill someone every single day. But yeah, let's get into it though. The first song that I'm gonna be covering is "Gang Over Love," which is one of the songs that reminds me that having good friends and good company around you is is what life is supposed to be about, you know? And the whole song is genuinely him talking about how him and his friends start from the bottom together and now they're running it up, you know what I'm saying? And I connect with it, you know. I've grown up with my friends. A lot of the friends I have are friends that are 7+ years of friendship. Like I've known people since third grade. I've known people since, you know what I'm saying, kindergarten, freshman year of high school, whatnot. I'm 22 right now. So like think about that. Like freshman year was like 8 years ago. So it's definitely an appreciation to like all my friends, you know, who wasn't young and dumb before. We were doing the same shit he was talking about in the song. We were cutting class. We were walking together to like, you know what I'm saying, walking together to school, taking the bus together and all that shit. So it's definitely a song that helps you appreciate the things that, you know what I'm saying, that doesn't have a value to it. You know, your friends, your dogs, your day ones, they never there's never a value that you can ever give up to people. And it's one of those things that it takes time to realize what you have, but when you realize you have it, that's it just means so much more to you. All your dogs and seeing them happy and seeing them succeed. Yeah, I mean, bro, like this friends that I've started with, I've definitely, you know, if they didn't have money to eat, I wouldn't eat because we starved together. And it's one of those ideas where, bro, like no matter what, I'm gonna choose the guys for real. And that's why the song is called Gang Over Love. Like it's called Gang Over Love for a reason. And it's the idea that no matter what you do, whatever, like, you know, you never gonna switch up on your homies. Never gonna switch up on the ones that care about you since the beginning. And it's a beautiful song, honestly, for me. Um, I think Brent this did a very well job of, you know, describing just the embodying the idea of having your friends around you, and also embodies the idea of like the dumb shit you guys be doing together. I don't know. Me and my friends, we always do some dumb shit. I honestly tell you, like, but it's the funniest things though. So to them, I appreciate y'all. And so yeah, that's basically just the Game Over Love. The next song that I'm gonna be covering is "Talk to You," and to put everyone on some little game right now, save this song on your playlist. Repeat, save this song on your playlist. "Talk to You" is one of them ones where it doesn't matter if you don't listen to R&B. Save this song, just do it. You won't thank me later for sure, But you know, "Talk to You" is a love song of, you know, Brent trying to know a girl, trying to, you know what I'm saying, do the routine. Yeah, I could do this for you, I could do that for you, and but really, he's masking it as in, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to talk to you. And I'm gonna tell you this right now: if any guy has ever walked to any girl, you know what I'm saying, walk up to any girl, talk to any shorty, whatnot, and he says, "I'm trying to talk to you," we all know what the fuck you not trying to talk. You're not trying to talk about nothing. So it's one of them songs where, bro, you gotta save this shit. You gotta save it, bro. You gotta save it. And it's, you know, go on Genius, write down some of the lyrics and use it. Use it next time you talk to somebody, or you know what I'm saying, you meet somebody, talk to you, bro. You pull this song out in the car ride, shit, everyone will start vibing. So Talk to You is a definitely smoother, you know what I'm saying, get to know you type of let's talk real quick type of song. And Talk to You, there's just so many hidden gems, bro. Like you don't need no diamond ring, shorty. You don't need champagne. You don't need all these nice things. What you really need is my company at night. What you really need is that warmth and comfort, for real, for real. What you really need is an ear to listen, and I could be that for you. So that's what it is. Talk to You is definitely one of them songs you gotta save. It's a mandatory song. So go ahead. I'm gonna give you some time. Go save the song for real. Now the next song that I'm gonna be covering is "So Far Gone," that transitions to "Fast Life Blues." And I let me say, I like it when Brent does these like transition songs or like combines two songs into one big song. Um, I feel like artists nowadays, uh, we give them like so much hate for not making the song long enough. But the idea of like having these shorter songs is that a the melody catches quicker and it becomes catchier. I mean, if it gets repetitive, no one likes a song when it becomes repetitive. That's why like songs. I'm okay with songs being shorter. It's just they have to be good songs. And what Brent does a lot of times is that he combines the songs, but they go together in a way. And I just think that this combination of So Far Gone and Fast Life Blues kind of gives you perspective on two things. So Far Gone gives you to the perspective of Brent trying to talk or what I'm saying, be with this girl, but she's living that fast life. She's too far gone, as in she's constantly going to parties, she's constantly doing everything on the low, you know what I'm saying, doing way too much. And he's trying to, what I'm saying, be with her. He's even calling her brother up and shit. And she not there. And he's saying like, yo, like, I'm trying to reach you. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what you're missing. I'm trying to be with you. And he's catching on real quick. And So Far Gone describes the story of, trying to chase something that doesn't want you, and it leads to Fast Life Blues, which is him, realize, hey, like it won't be too long that I'm gonna be here for you, and that basically saying like I'm gonna dip. what what? So you go live your fast life and whatever, and I'm gonna dip. And when he says, this one's for my child, whatever, it basically is like, I don't know if he has a child with this girl. I'm assuming she does. I don't know why he would repeat that. But basically saying like, look, mommy playing around. So guess what? Daddy's gone. Peace. I'll get some milk or some shit like that. So that's it. I like it. I like this combination. And if you notice, look at it this way. So Far Gone is more of a upbeat, fast song because that's the life she's living. She's living a fast life. She's living, you know what I'm saying? She's always partying. Everything's on the move, and everything's too quick with it. And that Fast Life Blues, when you get to that part, it slows down a little bit. It's very calm and mellow, and that's the reality of it. Like, you live this fast life, everything's moving so quickly, but the aftermath, that shit is when time slows down. That's when it feels like forever. And it's definitely, a story about like when you grow up in life, when you get into positions of power where you know what I'm saying, like if you came from nothing, you understand, like you get a whole bunch of like money, or what I'm saying, fame or not, you start going crazy. You start, partying crazy, you start drinking crazy, you start doing a lot of crazy things. The aftermath is living that fast life is it's not good for you, bro. It's never gonna result into something that's anything productive. And that's why it leads to, you know what I'm saying, Fast Life Blues. So Far Gone slash Fast Life Blues is definitely one of the songs. It tells the perspective of two people. You know, one person is partying all the time, and then the next person, I'm dipping, I'm leaving. So yeah. Overall, Saunders' Son is a definitely a personal experience. You have to kind of listen to it for yourself. It's really hard to try to like connect it for you guys, but for me, I connect with it very, I'll say very well. It's definitely one of those more of a coming to age type of albums where like as you grow up in life and you change and you know what I'm saying, like you start to better yourself, you run into different issues in life, and this song, there's songs for, you know, different experiences and different parts of life that you will eventually like, you know, face when you get to those stages of life. And Saunders' son, you know, he wanted to be a personal album that he himself wanted to speak from his heart, and it was more an album for him. And overall, like you could feel that within the songs, where like it feels a lot more personal. It feels a lot more, you know, genuine things that he's saying and singing about. And Saunders' Son is like I recommend it to anybody. Honestly, it's really hard to describe the sound of Brent Faiyaz to someone who's never heard of Brent Faiyaz before. He is for sure one of the more unique voices, and he is for sure one of the more unique sounds. It's very on some spiritual awakening type of stuff, and it's almost like it's very different from how everyone else listens, you know, to music. I think, you know, my experience, the way I perceive it is completely different from other people, and I'm pretty sure that's the kind of the idea of Brent's sound. Is kind of, you know, the way I listen to Brent is different from the way you listen to Brent, and that's what it's meant to be. Like it's meant to be more of a personal experience. Some songs hit you harder than other songs, but there's gonna be songs for, you know, different aspects of life that you run into. There's different things that you see. And yeah, I mean, back when shit, I used to get high as fuck listening to these songs and really just think about retrospectively. And even to now, like a lot of these things that I've, like, you know, I've been listening to this album for years now. It's, bro, I always find something new about this album that I like. I always find a different song, different part of the song that, you know, catches my eye. And it's something that, you know, it aged very well. Like Son is one of the albums that it ages very well as, you know, you grow up and you know what I'm saying, you change and stuff, and that's the idea, you know. His life changes, you know. He was in the fucking Dominican Republic when he recorded this song, these songs and these albums. So yeah, so shit changes, life changes, things move fast, things move slow, but at the end of the day, shit, it's like life is gonna be life. So there's essentially this whole album teaches you that life is just life.